Hello, hello, hello. Happy hump day. Happy hump day, everybody. Hey, y'all. Happy hump day. Y'all come on in, hit the like button, and make sure you share this video. What are you thankful for? It's almost Thanksgiving. Y'all come on in, hit the like button. Y'all done popped on here like some popcorn. Hey, Knit and Crochet. Hey, Queen. She says hello. Hey, Dorita. Hey, Queen Stephanie. Dorita says hello. Stephanie says, hey, beautiful. Beautiful says, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Queen. Happy Thanksgiving. She says, hello, Queen Beverly. How are you? She says, hey, beautiful. Queen Nellie says, hello. Hey, Brenda. Brenda says, happy Thanksgiving. Hey, Teresa. What'd you say? Hey, one chick. Tan is cooking. I think she's having company. Hey, hustling Helen. She says, hey, two chicks fam, liked and shared. How are you, Queen? Stephanie says 786 DoorDash so far. Oh, okay, girl. Go ahead on the 786. Congratulations. Hey, Wendy. Wendy says, hi, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, Lonnie. Lonnie says, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Hey, Robo. Robo says, hello and happy Thanksgiving. Hey, Carl. Carl says, happy hump day. Thank you, Queen. Anybody cooking tonight? Hey, KP. KP says, hey, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Hey, Julie. Julie says, happy Thanksgiving, my beautiful sister Carl and Tan. Hey, Julie, how are you, Queen? And happy Thanksgiving. Hey, Queen Karen. She says, happy Turkey Day, beautiful basket builders. Julie says, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Hey, Kat. Kat says, I'll be thankful if there was a way to get a work from home job. I'm 60 and need some work from home work. So, Queen, have you tried any of the beginner friendly jobs? A lot of the beginner friendly companies, they hire pretty fast. And we do have a list of them here. And I'll put it here in the chat. Just make sure, Queen, that you check to see if they hire in your state. So the link is in the chat, Queen. Take a look at the list. Beverly says she's finished. Okay, Queen. I'm gonna say Jackson. Hey, Jackson. Jackson says happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Teresa says happy Thanksgiving to all you beautiful people. Teresa, I know you're not cooking. I know you eating. Stephanie says not cooking. She is side hustling it up. Hey, can't argue with that, huh? Julie says, I'm tired. Okay, Julie, you just got off work, sis. Okay. Will you get to rest tomorrow, Julie? Or are you cooking? Wendy says, I'm thankful for my health and my friends and family. Amen, Queen. Kat Turner says, nah, I'm new to this. Okay, Queen. Well, look at the beginner friendly. Everybody hires in Texas. Texas has like 98. They're like one of the top states that all the companies hire in. It's just a few companies that don't hire in Texas, but mainly everybody hires in Texas. And welcome, Queen. Cousin Helen says, thankful I opened my eyes this morning and everything was in working order. Amen to that. That's what I was going to say. Good to be alive. Lonnie says, yes, she is just taking a break. What you got going on over there, Miss Lonnie? What are you cooking? Knit and crochet. I finally got a mystery shop. All right, girl. She said she got one in her town. She says, I'm so happy. All right. Congratulations, Monique. Hey, Queen. She says, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I appreciate all the knowledge that the two chicks are sharing with all of us and how you've helped me make extra money. We were happy to do it, Monique. Julie said, no cooking in this house. Wendy says, what's everyone's favorite side dish? Oh, that's tough. That's tough, Wendy. I like a lot of side dishes. I like deviled eggs. I think it might be one of my favorite side dishes. I would say deviled eggs. Kat says, I'm in Boston and also 900 miles away from family and friends. Oh, I've never been to Boston, Kat. I think one of our queens is from Boston. Teresa says, laugh out loud. She says, I got a free Costco pie from your apartment manager. She says, I just have to drive back 5 hours to get to my son's house. Okay. Well, that's not too bad, Teresa. Now, Teresa, is it snowing? Is it snowing up there? I was looking at the news earlier. I know Michigan is about to get a blizzard, and I did see snow. I think it was up there in your area. Wendy says, I love the green bean casserole. I don't think I've had green bean casserole, Wendy, in years. Probably since my mom was alive, but I hadn't had that one in years, Queen. Knit and crochet. I made some chocolate covered pretzels and peanut butter crackers covered in white chocolate. Never had that before. Sounds good, knit and crochet. London says she's doing some pies right now. Okay. Jackson says fried cabbage. Okay. Teresa says, Wendy, our favorite is my mom's crab salad. Now, that sounds good, Teresa. I like crab, so I'm pretty sure I would love crab salad. Hey, FB. FB says, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Brenda says, thankful to my Lord and Savior, Jesus, for waking me up today. Also grateful for my grandbabies. Amen, Queen Brenda. Can't thank them enough. So she likes the sweet potato casserole. Ooh, that sounds good. She says, no, snow is on the west side. Okay, but there is on the mountain passes in Washington. Okay, well, you missed that one, Teresa. It's raining hell up in Delaware. Girl, I was looking at the TV earlier. I went to my dad's house and I was like, Michigan is about to get a blizzard? Oof. We don't have no blizzards down this way. Hey, Annie, she says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Queen. Teresa says, yes, Brenda. So, Teresa, your son, is he cooking? You just going to bring your appetite, huh? So, anybody shopping on the Black Friday? You got your list ready for Black Friday to do a little shopping? Hey, Queen Vanita, how are you, Queen? And I asked the question, what are you thankful for? And are you cooking tonight, Queen Vanita? She says, hello, two chicks and chat family. Tan is over there cooking. I think she got guests coming in tonight. So she might pop on here. I don't really know. I just told her that I was going to go ahead on and go because I knew that, we may have some people looking for us. Monique says, I'm not cooking, but I'm getting ready to season. I already did all the Black Friday shopping I'm doing. Okay, Queen. I haven't really seen nothing. It's like catching my eye. I know my niece wants some electronics, though. But I haven't really seen anything. The only thing I want a new TV. I do want that. But other than that, I have not really seen anything that's really catching my eye that's saying, I got to have it. Lonnie says, I'm thankful for life. Amen, Queen. Amen. I didn't think nobody was going to come on here tonight. I said, we may have some people to come on tonight, but I just figured you guys will probably be somewhere cooking, watching TV, looking at movies, hanging out with friends, or asleep, resting. So I was like, I'm just going to take a chance. I'm going to go ahead on and go. Never know, somebody may come. Hang on, everybody. Teresa laugh out loud. He's bound to cook dinner from Safeway. He just has to warm it up, and I'll take the pumpkin pie over there. Easy peasy, Teresa. And he also says, I'm thankful for heat. My furnace went out Monday, but got it fixed this morning. Oh, I know that's right, Queen, because it's cold. Oh, I stepped outside today, honey. I almost told my sister, no, I'm going to stay home. I'm going to stay at home. I didn't know it was this cold because our weather is finicky. Yesterday, it was like almost 70 degrees yesterday. Today, it's like 40. It's finicky. So you really don't know what to put on. Like yesterday, I walked outside. I had on 2 shirts and a sweater, some jeans, and some shoes. And then I was like, oh, it's too hot out here. When I got in the truck, I started riding around. I was like, it's hot. It's like 70. I'm looking on the truck at the on the dash, and it's saying 73. I'm like, it's hot out here. Why do I have on a sweater? And then today it's 40. I'm like, this is crazy. Teresa said, nope, I was waiting for you to come on before I head out driving. Oh, okay. Vanita says, I am thankful for still being in the land of the living. She says, no, I am not cooking. I made the 2 cakes. So I will be home looking out the window and waiting to look at Charlie Brown. Oh, Gary watched it every year growing up as a kid. Teresa says, thank goodness for that. And hey, since day one, they say it's 33 degrees today. What state are you in? FB says, I'm thankful God's grace allowed me to see another day. Everyone stay blessed. Amen. Helen says, I'm waiting for my groceries to be delivered now. They should be here in any minute. Okay. Wendy says, I'm looking for some free work from home side hustles. Wendy, so we have a list, Queen, and it just depends on what you are open to. Gaming sites, survey sites. I'll put the information here, Queen. And when I get off the stream or while I'm streaming, however you want to do it, feel free to check out the companies. I would say research them. You have any questions about any company, Wendy? We have a lot of queens on these live streams, not today, but just every time we're on live that do a lot of the side gigs and side hustle. So you are more than welcome to come back on and ask any question that you have. I'm going to say RP. RP says, happy Thanksgiving, queens and kings. Happy Thanksgiving, queen. Thank you. Karen says, I've been cooking, but not with food. Laugh out loud. She's been cooking with the side hustles. All right, queen. She has $7.60 on Thrifty Pig, $28.86 on Inbox Dollars, $14.52 on Survey Junkie, $50 on YouGov, and on 12/4, I am doing a focus group with Ridgeline Recruiting. $325. Girl. Go ahead, Queen Karen. Congratulations. That's awesome. So Queen Karen, she is doing survey sites. Now, I don't know if she's doing surveys or games on Inbox. If you want to share, Karen, exactly what you're doing on Inbox Dollars, please do so. But Survey Junkie, YouGov, those are survey sites. I think Thrifty Pig, I think that one is a survey site as well. And congrats on the focus group, Queen. Hey, Cynthia, she says, have you mentioned? I have not. I just got on here Cynthia. Oh, you're in Maryland. Never been to Maryland. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's cold up there. Stephanie says some with southern crazy weather. Yep, it's a little crazy. Teresa says, wow, Karen on the 325 focus group. Right. Congratulations, Queen. Wendy says, okay, thanks. I appreciate all your help. No problem, Queen. So, Wendy, if you are open to the mystery shops, and we have had several testimonies on Ellis. Ellis is the apartment mystery shop where you pretend to be a renter, go to the apartments, things that you would ask the questions basically that you have probably asked before in the past, but it's just that this time you will be getting paid instead of not making any money. But this is a good one. This is the apartment mystery shop company. And we've had a queen here. Queen So Right. I don't know if she's on here or not, but this queen has already made $1,500 off of mystery shops for this month already. So I'm going to put Ellis in the chat. Anybody else here is interested in this one? You are doing apartment shops, apartment mystery shops, where you pretend to be a renter and you ask whatever questions they want you to ask. Easy money. And sometimes the bonuses could be $100. I've seen bonuses be $125. The shops may be paying $35, $45, but the bonuses, sometimes they are over $100. So you could walk away with $150 for like maybe 30, 40 minutes of your time. Easy money, no interview, no experience, no resume. The side hustle sites, you don't have to jump through 50,000 hoops just to get a side hustle. To do the gaming app, some of those you can start like right now. The survey site, same thing. You can just literally sign up and start taking surveys. Some of the sites may require for you to wait a couple of days for you hear back from them. They may ask more questions, maybe trying to get like a profile on you, but it just depends on who the company is. Not all of them, but some of them might. So that's the mystery shop. Gig Spot is the phone shops. They have the telephone, web shops, and on-site shops. But if you don't want to go outside the house, I would say look at Gig Spot. Easy side hustle. Annie else says, I have a cheesecake in the oven now, about to make cornbread for dressing, but got the loud notification. I'm resting while watching. Oh, that sounds good. I love cheesecake, Queen. Okay, so Karen says on Inbox, she is playing the games and snapping receipts. In Inbox, they are, let me see, number 3 on the list. Number 3 is Inbox Dollars. So if you have not signed up for that one, go ahead and get the egg in your basket. Now, we teach and preach on our channel multiple streams of income, because this day and age and this economy, one stream of income is just not enough. It's just not enough. And then you don't want to be caught where if you have one stream of income and let's just say for whatever reason, something happens to that one stream of income, and then what do you have after that? You ain't got nothing. So it's time to get some eggs in the basket. If you have not done so already, ask the queens what they are doing. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. As Tan would say, do what everybody else is doing. See what everybody else is doing, and then grab you some, put them in the basket, and start working on them. Queen Monique has a testimony. Y'all ready to fall out y'all seat? Now, I just mentioned 2 of these companies right before I am getting ready to read what she said. So y'all ready? This is what she said. I have done mystery shopping on Ellis, Gig Spot, and Telus. Look at how much money she has made for this month. Y'all see that right there? What they say? $2,365 this month. And what is today? The 26th. The month ain't even over yet. So she still has time if she wants to get more mystery shops in the basket. Ellis, at the end of the month, those schedulers, they will start to really email you or text you. They may send you a text message, but they'll start to reach out because they have to get those shops off the books. They'll start offering more money at the end of the month. So some of y'all still sleeping. Y'all still hiding behind Tan's bookcase, and you still think that these side gigs and side hustles that we talk about, they don't make any money. Well, y'all better start asking questions. Better start asking the queens what they are doing to bring in this extra income. If you're waiting to hear back from a job, my take on jobs now, work from home jobs, everybody's trying to apply. So keep that somewhere in the back of your mind. You are in competition with thousands of other people. It just is what it is. The world is changing, and we see that right before our eyes. So we got to get a plan B, a plan C, a plan D, a plan E, a plan F. We got to get some more plans. One job, I keep telling y'all, one job is not enough. And at any given time, you could get an email where the company is getting ready to shut down. The company is getting ready to move overseas. The company is getting ready to lay off half of the people that work for them. It happens. It happened to me. So don't be like me with just that one job in the basket, and that's your main egg, and that's all you have, and you know you got rent to pay, mortgage, you got a lot of stuff on the table to pay. Get you some side gigs and side hustles. Be like Queen Monique here. Ellis, Gig Spot, and Teleshop. Take a screenshot if you have to. Teresa says, great, Monique, and congratulations again, Queen Monique. Stephanie says she is playing some games right now on Best Play while waiting on orders to deliver. Best thing to do. Queen Stephanie is maximizing, y'all. She's playing games and she is working a delivery side hustle. You can be maximizing, learn how to multitask. This is what Tan and myself used to do. I would be texting lonely men while I am teaching and talking to people on Cambly. It can be done. And Best Play, that one is a gaming app. So I'm going to go and find the link. Best Play, Just Play. If you have an Android phone, you can play these games from your Android device. Apple to me, I don't really like Apple. Apple is a little wonky when it comes to some of these apps. They be turning these companies down for whatever reason. I don't know, but I would say invest in an Android phone. If you don't have one, invest in a refurbished one. You can get them from Amazon, eBay. They sell a lot of them. Or check with like Walmart. Check with, I think Family Dollar still sells the track phones, the Android track phones. Check with those companies, and you don't have to get it turned on. Just use the Wi-Fi, and you can still download and play the games and make money. And if you have children, let your kids play the games. So this is a link for Just Play and Best Play. And if you do have an iPhone and you want to get an Android phone, but you don't have the money, the quickest way to do that is to get one of these survey sites, take some surveys, maybe get up to $30, $40, $50, whatever it costs, and then take that money and flip it and go and get you an Android phone. Karen says, awesome. Way to go, Monique. Wendy says, yes, I'll try that. Thanks. Okay, no problem, Queen. Helen, you decided to cook. Okay. She says, I decided to cook last minute with my side hustle money. No turkey, but most of the sides, the greens, the mac and cheese, the candy yams, and the stuffing, etc. All right, Helen. Now, hustling Helen number 2, because we got 2 Helens here, and both of them are hustlers. This is Helen number 2, and this queen is 65 years old. Guess how many side hustles she has, everybody? She's 65. Y'all want to guess how many she got? Y'all let me know in the comments. Can you guess how many side hustles Hustling Helen number 2 here has? Hey, Queen Ellen, how are you? She says, hi, Carl. Hey, Nikki. Nikki says, hi, Carl. I'm new to the channel and appreciate the info you all shared with us last Thursday and Friday. Okay, Queen. She said she did 4 mystery shops and she got $150. All right. Congratulations. Now, this queen says she is new to the channel, everybody. She did 4 shops, got $150. Whoo! Y'all still hiding? But I want y'all to guess how many side hustles Queen Helen got. So she said, I'm going to put it up here. 2 storage units, $20 each. She had a jewelry store for $50, apartment $40, sizing for $20. She says, thank you all for making me feel comfortable just to start. And that's all you got to do, everybody. Just start. Just start. Now, this queen is new. Congratulations, Queen Nikki. Queen Ellen says, hi, Carol and everyone. She says, happy pre-Thanksgiving. Thank you, Queen. Happy pre-Thanksgiving. Wendy says, oh, I'm also doing Receipt Hog. Okay. She said, just upload your shopping receipts that you normally throw away. Yeah, Receipt Hog, we have talked about that one, Queen. Receipt, it's quite a few of them. Receipt Hog, Inbox Dollars, they have one. I think it's called Magic Receipts or something like that. Fetch Rewards, that's the one that I do. They have one as well. Brenda says, what's the best paying game sites and easy to navigate? Brenda, on the Android phone, the ones that I have, Just Play, Best Play, and Money Time. Those are my top 3. But other people play Free Cash, the Benjamin app. It's so many. I think you can play games on Prime Opinion now. Misplay is another one. Earl, he likes to play Playtest Cloud. So it's so many. Everybody has their own ones that they prefer. So all I could really say, Queen, is maybe get you some and, play the games and see which ones you like. Because what I like, Tan does not play. Tan plays Free Cash, and I don't do Free Cash, but she does Free Cash. A lot of our other queens here, they do Free Cash. Some people do the Benjamin app. I've never done the play games on the Benjamin app. I like Money Time. Some other people here, they like Money Time. Some people like Cash Kick. I play games on Cash Kick. I also play games on Inbox Dollars. I haven't played them in a while, though. But my favorite one right now is the Money Time app for sure. I think Just Play is my second. They used to be my first, but since one of our queens told us about Money Time became my first. Just Play is my second. I think Inbox would be my third, and then Best Play would be my fourth. But if anybody here wants to share which games they like to play, which apps you guys like, please put it in the chat. But some people don't like, the Best Plays and the Just Plays. Some people do, some people don't. And to me, all of those have easy games, but Money Time, Best Play, Just Play, and then some others, they don't have like the levels. Now, Free Cash, I think the Benjamin app, it's another one called Scrambly. Those have the levels. And what we mean by levels is you have to get to a certain level. It could be level 5 before you get a payout of $1. And then they give you a certain amount of time to get to level 5. And you have to get there within that time frame, because if you don't and you get there after, it does not count and you will not get that money. Teresa says, hi, Ellen. She says, happy Thanksgiving to you too. Wendy says, I need that money. We all need that money, huh, Wendy? Ellen says, awesome, Monique, way to go. Karen says, Wendy, I also do receipt hog. The chosen one says, don't rely on a job, go 1099. And sometimes the chosen one, you can't rely on 1099. I had a 1099. I was getting good money, over 4,000 some months. A month 4,500. 1099. And guess what, Queen? Got that email terminated. So you can't depend on none of them. I don't depend on any of them, whether it's a 1099 or a W-2, because at any given moment, poof, they're gone. And then what you gonna do? So that's why we tell people, get multiple eggs. I had mortgage, I had a car insurance to pay, I had light bill, cable, internet, phone, credit cards, and the list just goes on and on. And that was the only 1099 job that I had. And guess what? And instantly gone. Instantly. Sent the email, oh, we terminating your contract. Gone, Queen. It was gone. What could I do? Nothing. Because what did I have? That's all I had. So that's why I say, don't be like me. Get you a bag and start, a basket or whatever, and start putting multiple eggs in the basket. You don't want to be sitting around depending on any job. And then next thing you know, the job is gone. It's over. Because sometimes they're not going to tell you like, oh, we're going to give you 2 weeks to find you something else. Or, oh, we'll give you a month. We'll give you 90 days. That's not how it works. They may not tell you anything. They may just tell you bye-bye. And you don't want that. So you can't rely on anything. Wendy says, well, dinner time. You're the best, Kara. Have a wonderful holiday with your family. See you next week. Thank you, Wendy. You as well. And thank you for stopping by, Queen. And happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Stay safe. Ellen says, hi, Teresa. She says, back at your happy Thanksgiving. Reparation says, greetings. Do you have remote jobs for people living in Africa? Yeah. I'll drop some companies here. Reparations. Give me a second. Aniel says, I'm sending in a mystery shop report right now. Okay. So look at these companies' reparation. Now you will have to Google to get their actual website. I don't have the website. I just remember the company. Some of them off the top of my head. They're higher in Africa. But I would say Google to get the actual websites. Now, Achieve Test Prep, that's a good one. They hire anybody living outside of the USA, and they have all types of remote jobs, all types. And if I think of any more, I'll put them here in the chat. Jackson says, what is the receipt thing on inbox? I think it's called Magic Receipts, Jackson. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can log into my account and look. And I think that's what it's called. Let me see 1 second. It's opening up. So, yep, it's called Magic Receipts. Now, I am on a computer. So, at the top, I see home, offer, survey, game, shop, and it's right next to the word shop. It says Magic Receipts. And you can scan receipts. Monique says, hello, how are you doing today? Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. I am great, Queen. How are you? Thank you so much, Monique. And happy Thanksgiving to you and your family as well, Queen. Easton's Day One says, I'm going to try Inbox. Yeah, Inbox is a good one. I've been doing Inbox for quite some time. And Ellen says, Nikki, congratulations. So E since day one, you think she got 50. Karen hit it. She says Helen number 2 has 50. Well, E since day one said 57. Karen says has 50 side hustles. Yes, she does. 50 side hustles. Mina storage unit, mystery shop queen. That was a mystery shop. She says hello to everyone. Hello. Nikki says thank you, Ellen. Jackson, Karen says on inbox dollars, look towards the top for a menu. On the left, I believe you'll see magic receipts. The Leo says, hey, are there virtual assistant type jobs? There are. Let me think, the Leo. I have to think on some of these because we look at so many jobs every day, Queen. So give me a second on the virtual assistant. Let me think. And let me see, because Tan is not here. She usually helps me out to find some of this stuff, because if she don't know it, I know it. If I don't know it, she knows it. So I'm going to do a quick search on our blog to see if I can pull any up. And there are quite a few companies that do hire for virtual assistants. I know Belay is one. Belay is a company that hires for virtual assistants. They are state specific. I do know that. I think they pay around like 18 to 20 an hour. I see quite a few on here. I'm going to put some links here in the chat, Queen, if you want to check out any of these companies. And if anyone else here is looking for virtual assistant, Meeks Adorable, she works for a company where you are a virtual assistant. This one is more like a side hustle, though. The one that she works for is more like a side hustle. I can put it here if you want to give it a go, but it's more like a side hustle. But the good thing is with the one that she works, you don't have to do an interview. And you don't need a resume either. Now, some of these other companies, these are actual jobs. You will have to do interviews and you will need a resume. But I would just say, take a look at some of these here. Viva Virtual, that's another one that hires virtual assistants. Helen said, no, we wrong. She over 50 now. Okay, Queen. So I just put the name of some companies in here that hire virtual assistants. You will have to go and Google them. I don't have a link for those. Helen says she is actually over 50 now because she added a few more. All right, girl. Well, congratulations, Queen. So y'all be like Queen Helen and some of the other queens here. Go and get you a basket and just start dropping them side hustles in there. Again, the good thing with the side hustles, no interview, no experience. Most of them are non-phone also, unless it's like an apartment mystery shop where you know you're going to have to go in and talk to somebody, ask questions. Most of them, like I said, are non-phone, but some of them you might have to talk to somebody. But it's totally up to you on the ones that you want to do. Nikki says, appreciate you, Kara. Yes, ma'am. Been subscribed only 2 weeks. Y'all see this now? Queen Nikki here. She is new to our channel. She has only been here 2 weeks, and this queen has already stepped out on faith and started doing some of these side gigs and side hustles, and she has already been able to do some mystery shops and make $150. Go ahead. So if this queen can do it and she is new, you guys most definitely can do it. Ellen says, congrats, Helen. She says, way to go. You're 65. I'm close to that too. No comment on the number and proud of it. All right, Ellen. So y'all see we have a lot of older queens here and they are making good money. Queen Charnel, what's going on, Queen? She says, hey, Carol and Two Chicks family. This queen has $250 on Spark. She has 10 on MSR and 5 on Receipt Hog. All right, now. Yay, congratulations. Y'all knocking it out the park with this Spark, honey. Brenda says, great, thank you. Jackson says, Karen, I'm going to check it out. Enio says, if anyone is on that does Outlier, are you working on a specific project? So do we have anybody on here tonight that works for Outlier? I know Meeks does, Enio, but I have not seen her in this chat. Not yet. Ellen says, we are all the CEO of ourselves, in charge of how many eggs we put in the basket, make a big fluffy omelet. You right, Queen. I like that. You are so right. Reparations says, Two Chicks, thanks and blessings, queens. No problem, reparations. And comeback reparations, I'm going to tell Tan so we can do a live stream video on companies that hire worldwide, because we do get asked that question a lot. We do. Ellen said, mystery shopping companies. Now, Ellen is dropping the sauce on some mystery shop companies. Y'all be sure to take a screenshot. Even if you have to go and Google them, if you don't see the link here in the chat, because some of the links I may have, some of them I might not. But if you don't see it, be sure to Google these companies. Queen Ellen here was getting all types of money off these mystery shop companies. She did a shop back in, I think it was March or April, a couple of shops. 1 month, I think she made over 4,000. Another month, she made around 2,000. So this is another queen to listen to when it comes to the mystery shops. Well versed in the mystery shops. Thank you, Queen Ellen, for sharing. Now, this company here, we had a queen. She was getting a couple of $100 a day from this one. This company here, she said she was using to pay her bills. Presto Shopper. The link is in the chat for Presto. GigSpot, again, this is the telephone one. So if you do not want to leave the home, you can still make money from your cell phone. And they do have some easy audit shops. Now, the audit shops, if you can count, and I'm pretty sure everybody on here can count to 100, I would say look at GigSpot, y'all. Look at GigSpot. We had a queen to make $60 in a day just to go in Burlington and count some. I think she had to count like some t-shirts. Count to 100. Don't have to talk to nobody. You just walk in, and whichever rounder they want you to go to, you count to 100. You get what you need, and you walk out the store. That's it. And that's the $20 right there. Easy money. They may send you to more than one location if you have multiple locations in your city. And if you are willing to go to, different locations, you can get some good money doing those audit shops. Those audit shops are with GigSpot. Ellen says, I'm in the middle of hotel planner training. I think it's going to be a winner. All right, girl. Hotel planner, everybody. This is another side hustle egg where you can book reservations. They typically are busy natural disasters. Natural disasters like hurricanes, thunderstorms, floods. Michigan is having a blizzard. People may be traveling to other cities to book hotels. So you will be a hotel reservationist for this company. The only backdraw to this one, I would say they only pay commission when the guest checks out of the hotel room. But you know, if you okay with that, I would say give it a go. You do not have to do an interview. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, not Helen. Ellen, do you need a resume for hotel planner? I don't think you do, but she'll let me know if you need a resume. I don't think so, but I could be wrong because they may have changed it. They have been around for, I think me and Tan found out about them like a couple of years ago. So I am going to go and get the link for Hotel Planner. If anyone here is interested in getting that egg in the basket, again, this is a good one because you can make money from, unfortunately, natural disasters. People checking into hotels, the summertime, you know, people are traveling. Made some good money off of hotels. And I think they have a Facebook group. So join the Facebook group maybe to get some more tips, tricks, pointers, or just be around other people that are already doing hotel planner just in case you have a question about anything. But this is the link to Hotel Planner, and you guys can go and check it out. And congratulations again, Queen Ellen, on Hotel Planner. Hey, the relaxation station. How are you, Queen? She says, hey, Carl and everybody. Ellen says, I did Outlier a long time ago. To my surprise, I just got a text and email from them for a new project. All right, guys. Congratulations, Ellen. That's some awesome news. And Queen Helen, again, she has over 50 side hustle eggs now. She had 50, but she snuck in and got a few more in the basket. Karen says, Jackson, I have been with Inbox Dollars for several years. They don't pay top dollar for receipts, but there is a variety of things to do. Well, thank you, Queen, for your honesty. Teresa says, hi, relax. The Leo says, thank you so much. No problem. Tracy, hey. Tracy says, hey, Carol, Queen. Reflex has been sending me gigs every day. Okay, good. Congrats, Tracy. She says, thank you. Now, Tracy, refresh my memory. I think Reflex is the one that does the retail. Is that the one, Queen? The retail gigs. Jack says, Karen, thanks for the info. I'll check it out. I don't play games, but game to do other. She says, thanks. And it was up on the screen, Jackson. Did you miss it? It wasn't in the chat, Queen. It was up on the screen. Tracy says, PRC Global Mystery Shop. I made $250 to do a Verizon shop. All right, girl. She says, easy. Congratulations, Tracy. Anio says, my first mystery shop was a size audit at Ross. All right, congrats. Congrats to you, Anio. Easy. Monique says, anyone have anything like product tube? I can't shop fast enough. The only other thing I can think of, Monique, that's similar to product tube, and that is, and let me see if I got a link for it before I even say something, because you're gonna be like, what's the link? And I'll be like, I ain't got it. So let me look to see if we still got this one. It's similar to that one. The only thing I would say different is product tube. You are making videos of products in the store. This one is the Brock's panel. You are making videos. It's like a survey type of side hustle, but it's video survey. So if you want to try that one, I'll drop the link in the chat. Now with Product Tube, you don't have to be on camera, but with Brock's panel, you do, because it's like a video survey. They're asking you questions and you do have to be on screen. Ellen says, Anio, she says, Outlier contact me about another project. I'm going to look at it over the weekend. She says, they asked me for a resume. I uploaded mine. Not sure if it's needed. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Ellen, for answering that. So Ellen said that they did ask her for a resume, hotel planner. Not sure if they're like really looking at the resume. I don't think so. Hadn't heard anybody say that. The Relaxation Station says she got a PRC Global coming up, and hers is for 175. All right. Yay. Congrats. That's some awesome news, Queen. Tracy said, yep, the retail shopping reflex. Okay, girl. I'm going to tell Tan. Tan actually found that one, Tracy. So I will let her know that they have reached out to you, Queen. Neo, she said the Relaxation Station, and Ellen, she says that's the same info they sent me. I haven't finished filling out the profile, and they sent me a welcome email already. All right, girl. Congrats. Hey, Queen Kate. She says, hey. Oh, you missed it? Oh, she says, I just missed a Brock's panel survey. Hey, Sonia. So right, she says, hello, Carol and Two Chicks family. I must have talked you up, Queen. Hey, Debbie. Debbie says, good night to you, Carol. Sorry, I just joined. That's okay. Jackson says, I missed it. I still don't see it. A commercial came on. Okay. I'll try to go back, Queen, and get it. Really nothing, Debbie. Just was really going over the testimonies, Queen, and I was asking, what is everybody thankful for? And are you cooking tonight? So if anybody missed the mystery shop companies that Queen Ellen posted, they are up on the screen now. So you guys can take screenshots or jot the companies down. Some of the links to some of the companies are in the chat. Koyo is a good one, and I do have a link for Koyo. Koyo is the hotel one where you would do the hotel stays and get paid. And the link for Koyo is in the chat. Ellis is in the chat also. Presto in the chat. Gig Spot. I think we get Bear. I'm not sure. So y'all be sure to check out these companies. These are some good companies. Queen Ellen, Queen Teresa, not Queen Teresa, Queen Cynthia. Queen Cynthia, she has these also in her basket. Now I do have one for Bear. This one is like, well, it says it's like gig work, but I think it's mystery shop. I don't know why they got that on here. It says that this is flexible. They're paying 15 to 25 an hour. Y'all may want to take a look at this. And this is from Bear. They are looking for independent contractors. Ellen says, I'm in the middle of hotel. Oh, no, I already read that. You in the middle of the training. Go ahead, Queen. Hotel planner, the link is in the chat also for that one. Ellen says, for some weird unknown reason, YouTube picked up Boss Woman 2 as a screen name I use on other channels, but my screen name should be Ellen. Go figure. They done did a lot of people like that, Ellen. They were just changing up names the last live stream that we did. Teresa says, Ellen's screen name is Boss Woman 2. Yeah, it's weird how they did that. Jackson says, thanks, Carl, Ellen, and Karen. Ellen say, you're welcome, Queen. She says, I've done luxury retail for Koya. Oh, they got retail? I didn't know that. Okay. She said luxury retail. Which company, Monique? You said PROF? I'm not sure what that is, Queen. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, honey. A lot of people said they had changed something. Whatever you had on your profile, I think they put that as your handle or something like that, people were saying. So I'm not sure. I do not know. And so Right says, I'm cooking up these eggs. She said, laugh out loud. I'm so thankful I had the courage to step out on faith and be my own boss. Amen, Queen. And Queen So Right, everybody. She is in the building. This is the queen that already has made $1,500 for this month off of side gigs and side hustles. Mystery shop. Hey, Elton! Happy Thanksgiving, Queen. Elton is here, everybody. She says, hey to the chat. What's going on, Eldad? You cooking? Or are you eating? Jackson says the same for me, Ellen. Mine is Erica, but they picked up sorry, Miss Jackson from my other page. Karen says, happy to be of help. Ellen says, signing off. Have a great holiday, Carlin. Everyone, thank you, Ellen. You have a great holiday as well, Queen. And be safe. You have to travel. Hey, my Wilkerson. How are you, Queen? She says, hey, Carlin, chat. I liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. What is proof, Monique? I still don't know. Was it a company? Did I mention it? Eldad said she would be eating. Of course, Eldad. So, Eldad, I did ask, what are you thankful for? I did ask that when I got on here. She says, I'm not really feeling this though. Well, I understand. She says, but it is what it is. I do understand that. Teresa says, hi, my Wilkinson. Hey, Teresa. She says, this year was yearing. Let me find a little thanks, please. Girl, you are hilarious. You so funny, Eldad. We waiting, Eldad. Ooh, you so funny. She said, this year I'm grateful for the support system. Okay, well, that's good. She says that I had this year. That's good, Eldad. Eldad, so what is the weather like in Florida? It's cold here. I saw it was warm in Orlando. I said, woo, I need to go take a trip to Orlando. She says, I had to go, not from your Girl, you so fun. I had to go pull it up from my pinky toe. Oh, it's raining? It's been raining in y'all area. Looks like Orlando, I saw it was like 80-some degrees. And Tampa was also hot. I said, I need to go to Florida, girl. It is 41 degrees here now. My Wilson says, hey, Teresa. She says, hey, Elda. And she says, hey, Ellen. Monique says, someone said they did a Verizon shop. That was the company. Hang on, Monique. It wasn't Proof. It was called, let me see, because I got to go back. PRC Global. That was PRC Global, Queen. I think it's a market research company, but they probably do mystery shop work as well. I don't have a link for that one. If somebody here that is doing them, the queens that have signed up for this one, let us know. Is it PRC? Now, I do see a PRC market research. Let me know if that's the one. I don't want to put the wrong link here. Yeah, that says, but it's nice and cool. It was sunny earlier, nice, warm, but not hot. Okay. Hey, Queen Shira. She says, happy Thanksgiving, Kerr. Are you finished cooking? Girl, I am not cooking. I am eating. I am eating, Queen. My brother, he hired, it's a friend of the family, but he hired him to cater our food this year. Typically, that's what he does. Like every Thanksgiving, he'll hire somebody to cook the food for the family. So that's what he did again this year. So I'm so grateful for him for doing that for us again. So that is where I will be tomorrow, over at his house eating. Elda says, I'll trade you. I miss the seed. Girl, you can have this weather, Elda. I can't stand when it's cold outside. Our weather, girl, it is so finicky. It flip-flops. Yesterday was like 73. Today is 40. So you just never know what to put on. It's like I walked outside yesterday. I had on 2 shirts and a sweater, some jeans. And then I'm like, it's hot out here. Why do I have this on? I am hot. Then today, I'm like, I asked my sister, she was coming to get me, and I was like, is it? She's like, yes, it is extremely cold outside. So I step outside. I'm like, whoo, I need on 2 coats. It's so cold. Monique said, sorry, I was seasoning the turkey. Okay, Queen, no problem. She said, wings and some curry goat. Oh, that sounds good. Elda says, hey, my Wilkerson. She says, Monique, save me some curry goat. I'll be over around 6 p.m. tomorrow. So Queen Helen, she has another testimony. She says, Echo 622, paid viewpoint. She has 521 fetch. She cashed out 15 on a Visa and still has 3,000 points. Cloud Research and Prolific, almost $10 to 15 a day. Yeah, did y'all see that? Rewind. Cloud Research and Prolific. She is getting between 10 and 15 a day on each of these sites. Now, let's add this up now. So if she's getting 10 a day, that's $20 a day. 7 days, that's $140. If she getting 15, that's 30. That's $210 a week if she does this 7 days a week. So again, time to get some side hustle eggs in the basket. Prolific, by far one of the best survey sites out there. Cloud Research is just like Prolific, get these 2 eggs in the basket. Both of them have a wait list. Everybody has to go through the wait list. If you have signed up, and let's say you've been on the wait list a week or longer, re-sign up, different email, different Wi-Fi. If you got to go to somebody else's house and use their Wi-Fi, McDonald's, Starbucks, Walmart, or a restaurant that has free Wi-Fi, go and try to get on somebody else's Wi-Fi and re-sign up. So Prolific, Cloud Research, 15 and 16 on the list. So y'all be sure to check these 2 out. Get the eggs in the basket. Elda says, good job, Helen. Sonia says, good evening, everyone. Liked and shared. Thank you, Queen Sonia. Tracy says, yes, that's it. Okay, I have it. Thank you so much, Queen, for answering that question. So I do have the link for PRC, the one that the queens have made money from. And the link is in the chat. So everybody, that's another egg that one queen, Queen Tracy here, she shared. And then the other queen, Relaxation Station, I think that's who it was. She also is getting ready to get $175 from this site. Elda says, that's nice. Enjoy all the goodies. Girl, we gonna try. Helen says, hey, Elda. Monique says, thank you. She says, the crazy weather, I miss it. Elda, well, we could trade places, Queen. You come on up here, child. You come on up here, and I go down to Florida. Now, don't be trying to trade back when I say, oh, I love it down here. Don't be trying. Elda, don't try to come back and say, nah, I need my spot back. I'm going to be like, nope. Monique said, no worries. Google is my best friend. Reparation says, it's preheating Ghana. It's about to be crazy hot. December and January. It's the hottest. Really? The time of the year in Ghana? Okay. Just sweat it out, even in the AC. Oh, wow. I would have never thought that, Reparation. So when is it cold in Ghana? So it's like it's flipped. Because here it's cold and there is hot in the fall, winter months. That's interesting. Okay. Elda said, oh, wow, reparations. Right. Wow. I would have never known that. And I do have family that live in, I think they in Johannesburg. My great-great-grandmom's people. They are from Johannesburg, I think. I think that's what my grandmama told me when I was a kid. That's where my dad's side family was from. So Tan just sent me the links to the 5 non-phone jobs. Now, I did see one of the companies on here, y'all. They have but this is an on-site. It's a 12-week. It says remote, but I think you do have to go to the actual place. It's like a survey type of side hustle, but it's in LA. So California people, if you are in LA, you might want to take a look at this study. This one is paying around like $1,500. That's the last one on this list. It is number 6. 4 of the other positions on here, they are beginner friendly. One of them is not. Number 3 is not, but the other 4 are. Number 6 is the one that is on-site side hustle. So I'm going to drop the link here in the chat. Shara says, yes, that is nice. Your brother ordered food. Must be nice, girl. Yeah. He does it every year. I didn't know what we was going to do this year, but he was like, oh, no, I got it. I'm like, okay, bro. We'll be there to eat for sure. Reparation said, L. Yes, girl. Now, reparation, this link that I put in the chat, It is for the US. However, these companies on here, they do hire, sometimes they'll have projects for countries outside of the US. So I would say maybe click on one of the links, go to the company's website, tell us for sure. Go over there and search for your country and see if they have anything in your country. The relaxation station said field work is good too. I don't know. Have we talked about that one? I'm going to write it down, Queen. Field work. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. We may have talked about that one, but I know we talk about so many, so I really don't know. We could have, and we could not have. So I don't know. I have to ask Tan. She'll probably be like, no, I don't remember that one. I don't remember us talking about it. But thank you so much, Queen, for sharing. We do appreciate that. Yeah, that says, okay, we're switching states. Yep. The relaxation station, she says, it's a market research company. Okay. She said, nope, you can have Florida. Girl, I will take it, L. Love Florida. Annie else says, I have found mystery shopping a lot of fun. I did the first one on 11/1 and finished my 10th one today. All right, Queen. That's good. It's just, to me, I like mystery shop. I've never done the on-site shops. Tan has, but I have not. I always used to do the telephone shops. Telephone shops, they were fun. I did a different kind though. I don't think I did the ones that other people probably have done. The ones that I had to do, the company wanted me to call a rehab place, a university, and it was one other company I had to call for them, but I had to pretend like I was an alcoholic. Had to pretend like on one of the calls I was anorexic, bulimic. And then on the other call, I had to pretend like I was a university student looking for a career change. So kind of fun because I had to play these different characters, but it was a little different, I would say, from the regular telephone mystery shopping. Hey, Jackie. Happy holidays, Queen. She says, hey, Carolyn fam. Elda says, hi, Tan, and happy Thanksgiving. Girl, she over there cooking down. She got company coming in. Jackie says, nice, South Africa, cool. Rep Ray says, it's never cold in Ghana, but it's very cool in the peak of the rainy season, June to August. Okay, you can even turn off your AC if you are in the hills. Okay, so it's never cold there. Wow. I wouldn't know how to act with that kind of weather. Hey, Blue Sky, how are you? Blue Sky said, peace. I am thankful for 2 chicks and everyone in the chat. Happy, blessed Thanksgiving to all. Thank you, Queen. And we are so thankful for you as well. Thank you so much. So I did post the link to the company, PRC, the company that Queen Relaxation Station and Queen Tracy made money from. So y'all be sure to get, that's another egg for everybody. That's a brand new egg. We had not talked about this one. So y'all be sure to get that one in your basket. Jackie says, thanks, same to you. Thank you, Queen. And I just posted the link. Tan did send it to me with the companies on the non-phone company. So the first company is RWS Group. We've had several people to be hired with this one. The drawback to this one, they are state specific, and this one is, I think this is an independent contractor. Yeah, independent contractor. AI data specialist is the job, can work when you want, part-time, 10 hours a week, flexible, 18. Now they're paying 18 for this one. This one, it says that you will be doing data collection, evaluation, annotation, pairwise comparisons, counting tasks, object tagging, and labeling across different content types, audio, video, images, or collected data. It says what they're looking for, somebody fluent in English. Now, I see here AI and data capabilities. This is just preferred, y'all, so don't freak out. If you don't have the experience in any of this AI data Don't worry about it. It just says preferred, not required. You can still apply for this job. They are state specific though. So if you click apply here, and I'm trying to look for the states. If you click apply here, and when you scroll down the application part, it says, if you are located in the United States, do you currently reside in one of the eligible states listed below? So you would click there and see if your state, now they got a lot of states on here, but click there and see if your state is on the list. And if it's there, then you can apply for this job. Part-time, non-phone, no interview, no experience, work whenever you want to. RWS Group, AI data specialist. It'll say Illinois, but you just have to go and find your state on the list. So that's number one. Number two is RWS again for Canada. So if we have anybody here from Canada, or if you know someone from Canada, that one is for Canada. Number three, this one is TELUS Digital. You will need experience for this one, but this one is a good one. If you got the experience, they are paying $20 to $60 an hour for this one. And this one is for creative writer. It says creative writer, North America. So you will develop complex original question and answer pairs based on advanced topics in your area of expertise. Ensure questions involve multi-step problem solving and critical thinking. Provide detailed, clear solutions that meet high academic standards. Collaborate with cross-functional teams to refine and enhance the content. And then it says basic requirements, but they do have some requirements. A completed master's degree or bachelor's degree or associates in writing is essential. Strong proficiency in English, writing with an excellent grammar, clarity, and the ability to explain complex concepts concisely. Previous experience working in similar AI projects, and that's an advantage if you have that. So that's the first company with TELUS, with the first project with TELUS. The second one is for the media search analyst. This one is a freelance. In this role, you will be doing a comprehensive assessment of diverse tasks, categories, music, books, podcasts, video, and home pod evaluations. No previous professional experience is required. So you don't need experience for this one, but you will need an active Apple ID, email address, ownership of an Apple device, full professional proficiency in English language, residency in the United States for at least one consecutive year, up-to-date knowledge of U.S. business, media, sports, news, social media, and cultural trends. And I thought they had the pay, but I do not see the pay. It may be around, if I had to guess, it may be around 14, 15, maybe. We used to know the pay for these. I think it was around 14, 15 for that one. And that's the media search one. And then the other one, the online data analyst, I think this one pays around 14. This one, no previous professional experience is required. They just have some basic requirements. Proficiency in English, being a resident in the United States for the last 2 consecutive years, ability to follow guidelines and conduct online research using search engine, online maps, website info, flexible to work across a diverse set of task types, daily access to a broadband internet connection, computer, and relevant software. And that's it for that one. No interview for these guys. These companies don't do interviews. TELUS does not. RWS does not. And then the last one, this is the on-site project if you are living in LA. This one is paying up to $1,500 for this particular project, side hustle. So if you are living in Los Angeles, California, or if you can make it to Los Angeles, California, if you're close to Los Angeles, sign up for this one. This one, I feel like it's a pretty good one for $1,500. And it gives you like the additional job description if you need like details about this one. It's an on-site session. It says, if you are selected, you agree to participate in a 12-week remote study that includes daily and weekly survey completion. So you're basically completing surveys. I don't know what type though, but you're basically completing surveys, and you can earn up to $1,556 for the project. So y'all be sure to check that out. Now I got to scroll back up. Y'all give me a minute. Okay. Reparation says, 2 chicks, thanks. I have the links open up in other tabs. Going to check everything, single one of them out after the live. Super appreciate you, queens. No problem, reparations, but we are going to do worldwide video because, like I said, we have been getting a lot of subscribers, new subscribers from everywhere, and we are so grateful and thankful for you guys as well. A jockey says, thanks, same to you. Hey, Meeks. Meeks says, hi, Carl in chat. Teresa says, hey, Meeks. Reparation laugh out loud. You would act just right. Then he would get you straight. She said, you should visit. It's truly paradise, even with all the issues. So just imagine. I love it. Okay. I should. Shira says, thank you, Blue Sky. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Meek says, hey, Teresa. Hey, Tamika. She says, good evening, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Queen. Teresa says, happy Thanksgiving to you too, Tamika. Sherry says, I didn't know you were live. I'll catch the replay. Yep, I popped in, Queen. She says, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, Queen Reba. Good evening, Carl and everyone. Congrats to all. I'm still getting my eggs. Took a break. I saw you on live. Branded surveys, line points, $10. I'm thinking pay view points, 10. Survey junkie. Swag books, 9. All right, girl. Congrats. Congratulations. Tamika says, you're welcome, Teresa. Kate is sending the hearts. Knit and crochet, she says, congrats, Reba. Meek says, let's get the likes up real fast, everyone. Y'all make sure y'all like and share the video. She says, thanks in advance. Happy Thanksgiving to those celebrating. So I got 6 laptops, y'all. I saw them today at my daddy's house. 6 laptops to give away. We're just waiting to give them away. So y'all make sure y'all go take the video, go share it with somebody. Go tell a friend or tell another friend to come over here and subscribe to our channel. So we are trying to get to 150,000 subscribers. We are almost there. Hopefully we can get there, y'all, by the end of the year so that we can bless some queens or some kings with these laptops. I got to get rid of them. My daddy said, you got to get this out of my house. Now, he ain't say that, y'all, but yes, we have to get rid of them. So y'all come on and share. Meek says she just got done seasoning all the meat for tomorrow. Okay. And log back on to work. Okay, Meek. Make that money, girl. Make that money. So I'm going to go ahead on, y'all, and exit stage left. Thank y'all so much for joining me on this live tonight. If you missed anything, we had some awesome testimonies here on this live stream. The video will stay up if you guys want to go back and check it out. Maybe you missed something. I don't know. You might have missed something. Reba says, happy Thanksgiving, Carol and Tan, everyone that is on tonight. Congrats. Keep doing great. Enjoy with family and friends. Thankful for all of the leads, Carol and Tan. Blessings. Thank you, Queen Reba. We appreciate that. So Right says, I love the Ghanaian weather. I visited there. It reminded me of growing up in Florida. Okay, I'm going to have to go then. Yeah, they said it's hot. She said it's hot. Knit and Crochet says happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thank y'all so much for joining me on the live tonight. I will let you guys know that Tan, she didn't show up, but she over there cooking. But I'll tell her you guys said happy Thanksgiving to her, and I'm pretty sure she's saying it back somewhere in her head. But thank y'all. Y'all stay blessed. Have a safe and happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your friends and your family, and I will catch you guys in the next live stream. Bye, everybody. Y'all have a great evening. Bye.